Few concept cars in Mini's history have captured the public imagination like the 2011 Rocketman. Small, clever, and unmistakably Mini, it was the brand's most faithful attempt at reimagining the original 1959 Mini's ethos in a modern context. While it has yet to make production, the Rocketman has lived in the hearts of Mini enthusiasts for years. And now, thanks to the EU's proposed Segment E microcar category, it might actually have a path forward. So, what makes the Rocketman so special as a concept? For fans of the brand, it was the first time that Mini designers had reimagined a modern Mini with a much smaller footprint. While it was conceived as a 3-seat city car, this was not basic transportation. It was introduced as a tour de force of new concepts and design details, such as carbon fiber wheels, dual hinge doors, and a host of other unique engineering feats. Let's hear from Anders Warming, former head of Mini Design, explaining one of our favorite details of the Rocketman, those unique dual hinge doors.
What's very important by any Mini is to be able to enter the car in a very easy and an uncomplicated manner. What's very important by the Mini Rocketman concept is that we have a door with a double hinge that actually makes the entry, especially in very tight spaces, very easy.
As you can see, the concept allowed for a large opening while keeping the edge of the door close to the car. This was actually an idea that debuted in the Traveler concepts in the late 2000s and was particularly interesting for a car that was focused on urban living. As spaces are inevitably tight, you're able to open the door and get out and move things around pretty easy without hitting cars next to you. And then there's the rear drawer, which is an entirely new idea that we had never seen from Mini before. Again, here's Anders Warming.
What's also very valuable on this concept is that we have this new concept of a drawer that you can open and in daily life in the rear, put your things in it and close it very uncomplicated. This is very Mini typical. This is a special and for us very valuable way of using the car in everyday life.
What an incredible idea. As you can see, the hatch opens way into the roof, which allows for really easy access to loading anything you need to into the car, despite its size. You can't help but wonder if Mini had actually gone forward with some of these ideas. They're really unique, and it sort of carved out a different place in the market, especially the Cooper, because it really maximized the size inside. Now, let's talk about size and sustainability.
What's very sustainable about the car is that it's small. Minis were always the smallest car of its class, and this car shows it as well. That for us is the top message on this car. It is possible to have a small car in today's world and very premium. That for us is a very sustainable message. But on top of that, we've also made use of very sustainable materials. And to top it all off, we have some new and very interesting materials in the interior. For example, the use of paper. We use paper in this interior, and that gives this car this very special, for us, and very important sustainable meaning.
But it wasn't just on the inside that Mini was experimenting with new materials. On the outside and the structure itself, there's a liberal use of carbon fiber.
We use lightweight materials like carbon, which is carbon fiber in this case, is new to Mini and used in the exterior parts. You can actually see that the car is small and light. And we want to show it as far as the structure, the cowl as it extends into this segment around the hinges for the front door, but we also translate that technology into the spats around the wheel, including the actual wheel design, all of it in carbon technology. We find that this is a new and very premium way of showing technology.
The Rocketman stood as a reminder of Mini's roots, a modern reinterpretation of Alex Izagona's original idea of maximum space in the smallest possible footprint. At just 3.4 meters long, shorter than a classic R50 Cooper, for instance, it was a showcase of what Mini could do if it stripped the car back to its essence. The name Rocketman itself was a nod to the ambition and agility of the car, a small vehicle with a big personality. The design was compact, clever, unmistakably Mini. The innovative carbon space frame concept allowed lightweight construction while maximizing interior volume. Its 3+1 seating arrangement gave the flexibility to carry 4 in a pinch or open up for more cargo space. For years after its debut, rumors swirled that Mini would bring the Rocketman to production. The timing seemed right. Europe's appetite for small cars was strong, and BMW's partnership with Toyota fueled that speculation. But despite the enthusiasm, the business case just never worked. Building a bespoke microcar platform was expensive, existing platforms didn't fit, and safety regulations were making it harder and harder year by year. And ultimately, many focused on higher margin models like the Countryman. And in 2015, the Rocketman was officially quietly shelved. Now, more than a decade later, the idea is getting a second look. The EU's proposed Segment E microcar category could make a small, efficient city car like the Rocketman viable again. If that happens, few ideas fit better than the Rocketman. A compact electric mini, perhaps, built for urban life. Whether it's called Rocketman, Minor, or something new, its moment may finally be coming. Head to MotoringFile.com for much more on the Rocketman and, of course, all things Mini. And if you like this video, give us a like, and we have a lot more coming, so please subscribe.